Friend, he had a baby. He said, I'm gonna try and raise this baby in the most primal way possible. This baby's born, no medication, and then the baby's just drinking raw milk. In the baby books, they recommend you wait till 6 months before you feed some soft foods, and then you start with like boiled potatoes and whatever. He was like, forget all of that. So this baby's maybe 2 or 3 months old, and he starts to feed it, some raw meat, essentially, some raw fish, some raw organs, and this baby is just like loving it, absolutely loving it. And he was able to chew it. Well, it kind of like masticates it on the roof of its mouth and then swallows some, spits some out, and it really enjoys these raw foods. So it doesn't really cry as a normal baby does. It doesn't complain as a normal baby does. It's bigger than the other babies. It's stronger, it's more aggressive, high testosterone. It's much more calm and relaxed. And that's from the foods that we're eating. This is one of the biggest pieces of evidence I've ever seen to point towards that this is actually really good.
I do not even know where to begin. I don't even believe this story is true, but let's say that it is. First, he says that this is one of the strongest pieces of evidence to show that this is really good. Have you ever heard there's power in numbers? Well, that is true in research as well. And the sample size of one person is not very good. Second, even if that one case were to be true, that does not negate the decades and decades of research we have showing that raw milk and raw meat consumption is not safe for babies. Not just in babies, but raw milk consumption increases our risk for a multitude of infections drastically. And so if you want to put yourself at risk for those infections, that's fine, but leave your baby out of it. Third, a baby's immune system is not mature yet. So if they do get one of these serious infections, it could potentially be life-threatening. Number 4, babies should not be eating raw meat in general, and they should only be eating developmentally appropriate foods. And depending on the child and their development, solid foods usually are started to be introduced around 6 months of age, definitely not raw foods at 2 to 3 months of age. Number 5, you said the baby was more aggressive, but more calm. That just doesn't make any sense. And eating these foods are not going to increase a baby's testosterone. Okay, that's enough on this video. Please be careful who you listen to online, and please do not give your baby raw meats and raw milk.